said he was going to sleep well. Have you been sleeping well, or what's been going through your mind?
I slept great last night. Slept so good. I feel like when you're on the West Coast, you feel like you get more rest, especially on the East Coast. So I had a great night's rest. I got a good night's rest tomorrow. Get a good nap, and be ready to hit the floor running.
Tristan, I remember meeting you at the NBA draft. Does it hit you that this is Game 7, the NBA Finals? You're here, you're a key player on stage. I mean, the magnitude of the moment.
Time goes by fast. It feels like just the other day I was in New York, and back then meeting David Stern at the draftee luncheon. And time goes by fast, but it's a great moment and opportunity for myself and for the rest of the guys on the team. Game 7 NBA Finals is what you live for, and it's great.
We're not talking about energy for the start of the game, but we have to talk about patience for finishing the game. Maybe it's just the key, patience and energy.
Yeah, we definitely want to throw the first punch and come out with a lot of energy. We know they're going to be, really hyped up, and the crowd's going to be into it. They're going to be on the home court, and they're going to want to come out and play well. So we got to be ready for them. We got to master intensity, and we got to string together a full 48 minutes of hard work, toughness, and just staying locked in.
They can play really good defense, and then you get an offensive quarter. Can you feel that sort of demoralize a team, or this team in particular, get an offensive class?
I think this is the team in general. Even when teams get offensive rebounds on us, or if I do it to them, it's not just the words. It's all season long. Every team, you play a great 24 seconds of basketball on the defensive end, and the team comes over the offensive rebound. It's just sometimes it's demoralizing to the defense, but at the same time I have to do that. It's part of my job, and like I've been stressing, it's part of my role. It's part of what I got to bring to this team, and I got to do the same thing tomorrow.
Would you be surprised if LeBron went off for 41 points again?
I'm not going to put a cap or a number on his performance tomorrow. He's a great player, and in moments like this, this is where we go to, those guys shine. Him and Kyrie, they were great for us last time here. Game 5, they had a great performance. And tomorrow we need everyone to do their job and play at a high level.
All their defensive switching, it seems like you guys have created some pretty favorable matchups. You had Curry trying to guard situation at the situation where easy to try to guard you down low. I mean, are you guys purposely trying to make him work extra hard in defensive end?
Not just him. I think it's everyone on the team. Him, Clay, Raymond. Those guys are on offensive end. You guys know how talented that team is as a whole. So for us, we want to attack them better. Put them in pick and roll situations. Try to find mismatches and just try to make them uncomfortable. They do a great job on offense and attacking you, and we want to do the same thing to them.
How would you characterize the mood of the team right now?
Feel good. We worked hard to get ourselves back in to this situation. There's one game left, one game of basketball. Tomorrow, the crowd's gonna be crazy, and it's gonna have a lot of energy, and they're gonna play pissed off. They're gonna play pissed off, and we know that. So we gotta be ready to play.
You got on the end of some lovely passes from LeBron in Game 6. Talk to us a bit about his court vision and awareness to find you on those cuts.
Well, he's a very good playmaker. You guys know that since he's been in the NBA, he's always found ways to find his teammates and make tough passes and just get guys involved. That's one of his gifts. So for me, just being at the end of it, he's ready to finish. He throws you a pass, you're ready to finish, whether it's a dunk, layup, or if I shoot the three. He's gonna make the right pass.
How important, it seems like it's been a point of emphasis for you guys to be physical with them on the cutters and people cutting through the lane. Could you talk about that and how important that is with Golden State's movement?
Well, we always want to put a body on them. We want to put a body. You guys saw in the OKC series, whenever they're cutting, whether it's Steven Adams or Barca, we're just trying to do the same thing. Always put a body on their guards or even their bigs. However we can wear them down, tag cutters, that's what we need to do.
Did you ever have a moment growing up thinking about what it would be like to be playing in a Game 7, maybe taking that game-winning shot, anything like that?
Or get that offensive rebound.
Or get that off.
But no, I grew up as a kid. Definitely, you live for these moments. I've been to Game 7 personally, been there, watched it, now being a part of it. It's pretty amazing. It's what you work for as a kid. There's extra drills. running outside, suicide, 17s, all those drills that you hate your coach telling you to do. But for moments like this where it's like, you know what, it's all worth it.
It must seem like a long wait between now and 5 p.m. tomorrow. What do you do to keep yourself occupied?
Treatment and watch film. And just get your body ready. It's gonna be a dogfight. Both teams are gonna come out with everything they got. You know, it's the last game of the year. There's no more game after. There's no game mates. There's nothing like that. It's the last game of basketball for the whole NBA season. You gotta get everything you got in the tank, and just leave it out there.
So it's all business for you. It's all basketball. You don't do anything to take your mind off what's going on tomorrow night.
No. We're here to play a ball game and put ourselves in a position to win. So that's all that matters. If I'm not thinking about the game or doing stuff to get myself ready, I'll probably eat some food.
Tristan, tell us a little bit about the first quarter in Game 6. The intensity that you guys put out there defensively was better than anything I've seen all season. You especially were running all over the court. You took Curry to the hole twice, I think, hanging right on him. Could you talk about the intensity of what's required?
I want to set the tone, especially at home. It was our final home game in the day. Our final home game, and our crowd gave us so much energy, gave us such a lift at the beginning of the game. Just how excited they were, and we had to do the same thing. So we want to set the tone early, and we want to do the same thing tomorrow. We want to come out and set the tone and not coast our way. We want to come out and go to first punch.
Do you think it's intimidating somewhat? I mean, they're obviously NBA players. They're going to be intimidated. But when Curry or Clay has you out at the three-point line and you're able to hang with them and get a hand right up on them, do you think that maybe discourages them a little?
I don't know. Just at the end of the day, my coaching staff, players trust me if I have to switch out on Curry and Thompson. So for me, just do my job, make it tough for them, make them take tough looks, force them to go to the basket and have them finish it on the rim.
Game 7s of the NBA Finals don't come along that often. Do you embrace how special it is to be in something like that? Do you allow yourself to think about that, or do you try to just block all of that stuff out?
I try to just block it out. I just try to approach it as just another game. Obviously, it's a game 7. People talk about it, you're like, oh yeah, but I don't get really too caught up in it. I'm just worried about what I could do to help my team put themselves in a position to win and just be a star in my role.
Was Corey someone you've talked to about that? He had that experience, obviously, in Game 7.
No, he's actually in Italy right now, so I haven't spoke to him, but I've seen a Game 7 NBA Finals personally, so I know exactly what's on the line. I saw the way the players are warming up, the intensity, the focus from tip-off, so I know how important it is.
As physical as this series has been, is it ever difficult to know how physical you can be before? I mean, do you test that? Do you want to see how the refs are going to call you? And does that ever kind of stop you from being physical, or you just let it go and see what happens?
No. The way we want to play is we don't want to set the tone and be physical from the game. Especially for us bigs, we want to be physical. We want to let everyone know, put our mark on the game, and let them know we're coming here to play. We've been doing that all series, so we're not going to change that.
Tristan, you said pretty tough defensive breakdowns in Games 1 and 2. What's changed since then?
I think we're just communicating better, and we're just playing quicker step. We're just playing, we're just more locked in. First 2 games, we try to stick to the game plan, but obviously, they found ways to get easy looks, and we just made our adjustments, and we just played harder and smarter, and it's worked out pretty well for us.
Can you talk about what changed with the game plan defensively?
Pretty much the same thing. We just switch a pick and roll, blitz, just try to make it tough for Curry and Clay. We want to force other guys to make plays, force the 5 men to make plays, and just try to get